Good evening, everybody. This is the end of night 4 here in the Philippines. I am packing up my stuff and loading it up to be transferred over to the hotel that we will be staying at tomorrow night, which is right out next to the airport, as we are leaving here at around 5 o'clock in the morning. So, pretty exciting stuff today. We finished the rest of my lesson plan. Fantastic. And went over the reviews. They took to everything super quick. And then afterwards, we all went to see a movie. What was the name of that movie? The Lazarus Effect. It was pretty interesting. Had some pretty cool actors in it, such as Donald Glover. I've been a fan of him ever since I saw him on something comedy. Well, he had a website with a bunch of his friends and made a bunch of skit movies way, way, way back in the day. And I've been a fan of him ever since. Then there's the kid that plays Tate in American Horror Story. He did a pretty damn good job with this. And then there are a couple other actors in there that I couldn't tell you their name if my life depended on it. It was an okay movie if you're just going for the horror and the jump scares. If you're going for story, it was retarded. There were a lot of things in the movie that were said that made no sense based on the assumptions that the script forces the audience to believe about the characters. One of the big ones was that there is... Well, I'm going to spoil some of it right now, so spoiler alert if you're planning on going to see it. There is a group of scientists that are working on a way to resuscitate essentially dead tissue. And the reasoning behind it is to give doctors more time between the point where the person is brain dead and the point where they can't do anything to revive the person without there being serious cognitive issues and brain damage. So that is the main plot. There is a point, maybe 20 minutes into the movie, where one of the lead actors is brought into the dean's office. This is all happening on a college campus. Brought into the dean's office, and the dean is shutting down the project because they are testing on dead animals. Now, I don't know about you, but it's not that easy to get dead animals into a laboratory without anybody noticing. And the fact that this guy was so surprised that the dean knew that they were testing on dead animals means to me that he thought nobody knew that the dead animals were there, which is stupid at the very base of it. And then on top of that, one of the lead researchers is religious. Now that within itself is not the problem. The problem is that it was her idea to come up with this concoction to do exactly what it was that they were doing, and yet all of a sudden when it starts working, she starts having these, do we have the right to do this sort of stuff? It would have been a lot more potent if it had been coming from somebody that was not one of the original creators of the idea in doing exactly what it was that they were doing. Or if the result of her chemical equation was bringing dead tissue back and that was not her original intent. So all of a sudden you've got this actress that's been spending years of her life, or you've got this character that's been spending years of her life perfecting this chemical formula to do something that she thinks is unethical. Doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. The movie was okay. I probably wouldn't spend any money to go see it again. But if somebody brought it to a party, I wouldn't object to sitting down and watching it again. Outside of that, today was pretty good. Looking forward to packing up my stuff, looking forward to heading out of this hotel, and looking forward to getting onto my flight morning after tomorrow. As it stands right now, this is probably going to be my last video until I make it back into the States, as I have no idea when I'm going to have Wi-Fi again for long enough to actually upload one of these videos. It does take quite a bit of time uploading these videos. So if you are interested, I can go more into depth in what I thought about the movie, but as it is right now, these are daily logs to just explain what it was that I did that day, and to reassure you, the audience, that I am still alive. Have a good night, you guys. Well, have a good day, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and crash out, and I get to sleep in tomorrow. That's going to be amazing. Have a good one. Bye.